Hello everyone, my name is Christian. I remember being a magician in the before times, and there's a movie on Disney Plus called Magic Camp. In this heartwarming comedy about finding joy and confidence and self-acceptance, a group of misfit campers help a down-on-his-luck magician rediscover his love of magic. Huh. Family movies. I saw this on Twitter. Let's just look through the hashtag about it on Twitter for a minute, because someone, let's see, I retweeted someone who called it the Magic Camp on Disney Plus, one of the best representations of magic in a movie I have ever seen. It's true and honest and will easily inspire thousands and thousands of future magicians. Bravo, Disney. That is high praise. For your information, my favorite I have a problem with magic movies. They're hard to watch for the same reason that, like, you know, if you were actually a lawyer, it would probably be really hard for you to watch legal dramas because all the time stuff is happening that's, like, not realistic, and it would take you out of it, even if you didn't want to be a stickler, and even if you didn't want to be one of those sniveling, well, actually, in reality, I don't know. Trailer. Let's watch the trailer. Ooh, that's loud. That's loud on, that's loud on my end. Let's...
Back, baby! Hey, where you going?
How are you?
I'm right here.
It's been too long. I thought you'd given up magic.
I'm doing private shows around the world for super important people. Whatever. My bunk is gonna beat you just like I did every summer when we were kids.
This is ridiculous.
You know it's ridiculous. How bad you're gonna lose. Show me what you got.
This is actually my first
Oh,
year.
wow.
You're all newbies?
A bunch of stupid kids trying to get out of straitjackets.
They have zero skills. They're hopeless.
Some cardistry. Oh god, the humble brag. Oh, the worst French. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know that's just a kid. Oh, that was very rude of me. That was very rude of me. But
Compete against me? You're insane.
okay. You know what? Stage magic. Okay. I am not finishing that trailer, but I'm excited to see what's gonna happen because Lance Burton, I didn't know he's in this movie, and he didn't know until today that he's in it. Okay, let's just watch it. I don't know what I need to include in my preamble. I should have scripted something. I should have said, I could talk about what other... I'm just rambling left and right. We'll see. I'm interested to see how this goes. Someone told me it was realistic, so we'll find out. Oh, Ricky J! Throwing a card into the fleshy duramater of a watermelon. Penn and Teller doing tricks with blood and guts. Penn and Teller, they will drive you nuts. Penn and Teller are my fucking favorite. Yeah, there's Lance Burton. There's his appearance. That's how much he's in the movie. I figured. Like, none of this is gonna actually... I'm talking so much. The movie hasn't even started yet, and I've had something to say about everything that I've seen so far. So, this really is going to be terrible to edit. Alright. Magic Camp, the movie. Why is it so dark? It's daytime?
You doing some magic?
So me.
No. Yeah, I have.
That's also so me.
Well, guess I'll forget about what came in the mail for you. What came in the mail for me?
You've been invited to attend this place.
You have been invited to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
There's a voice inside of you, and it's
Is
the
that?
voice
Oh my god, it's Jeffrey Tambor.
Want to be a magician. Hello.
73 years ago, I founded
I love this guy.
the 7 types of magic. Sleight of
7?
hand,
Good.
prediction,
Okay. Restoration.
restoration, vanish,
That's good.
and appearance. Solid.
Yeah. Do
So
solid.
Escape.
Yeah.
Levitation.
Yeah. a thing about magic in movies is that the movie magic is usually way exaggerated magic that can't actually be done in person, for one. And for two, it doesn't always follow like rules that actual magicians follow in the sense of like how stuff is structured together. But that bit where he takes off his glasses, smashes them up, and he looks up and they're back on his face altogether, that's like actually the kind of awesome surprise I really have always liked in magic.
Got it. Because I know you can still make them go.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's...
Tell me one more time.
I'm really sorry. That's the thing. They also exaggerate how nerdy magicians are. Magicians are pretty nerdy, but actually they're also a lot of the most charming people I know.
EpiPen, my Phenergan, my bracelet that says peanut allergy in 10 languages. Plus, I have my neuropathy filter in case I get stranded somewhere and have to drink my own.
Yeah, I knew there would be a character exactly like this kid in this movie.
Don't be afraid of anything. Be afraid of everything.
Ah. I was about to say, don't be afraid of anything except peanut butter. So we're introducing all the kids who are showing up to Magic Camp. We got the washed up magician who's being brought in to be one of the instructors, and the currently famous rival of his who's also been brought in as an instructor, who all the kids are currently rushing to. That is not... I could be a killjoy. I could talk all about that shot, but should I? Why am I doing this reaction video if I'm just gonna stop myself from being a cynical old
In the coveted Top Hat Award.
Yes, that is some realistic magic. I can tell they had like a magic advisor on this production working on it. Yeah, this is real stuff.
Who dares drink from the goblet of magic?
I do. I'll have a drink from the goblet of magic. Oh, yay! Yeah! Good old floating table, yeah! This is a good movie. And they're separated into, like, suits, which actually has happened to me at magic conventions for, like, splitting up groups.
I chose this.
Hey, noobs.
Noobs.
There are not bullies at a magic camp. There will not be bullies at your magic camp.
Doesn't have the moves.
This is not a bully, this is an embarrassment.
Okay. Now, you put your card in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Then how
Now
come
that was a cool
you're
bit.
at the top?
Now that's cool because he didn't have to do that, but that little riffle he did was probably cover for a control, and that's like a really cool little touch that they put that in. They could have just been, you know, they didn't show him picking out the card. He could have just flipped over the side. But that little subtlety, that's real. That's a real thing. Doing something not suspicious and using it to cover up doing something suspicious, that's like a real thing. Sponge balls, sponge balls, sponge balls. Yeah, look at that. Now, again, that's one of those things where they could have had an actual magician do that and in the same costume and cut forward, so you don't have to teach, what is his name, Adam Levine? Yeah, look at that cardistry. Go. See, that's like really good demonstrations of skill. I can't do that stuff. One-handed riffle shuffle.
I could be mistaken, but I think I just saw a 12-year-old execute a perfect Pharaoh shuffle with one hand.
I was just fooling around.
A Pharaoh shuffle is one of the single most difficult card skills with two hands, and you just did it with one, I think. Do it again.
A Pharaoh shuffle is when you cut the deck exactly in half. And you just get that by feel, and you weave the cards together and you get it so it's exactly 1-to-1. I'm showing you, this is not a perfect Pharaoh, but basically it's a riffle shuffle, except it's totally perfect. The cards are exactly alternating. And that's special because if you do it exactly the right way, you know, it's totally deterministic. There's no randomness involved. So if you do it 7 times in a row or so, the cards come back to their original order. So it looks like you're shuffling the deck. I feel like I'm jamming. This COVID thing going on, the fact that I am holding cards and I'm watching someone else holding cards is enough to make me feel like I'm jamming with someone. 30 minutes in.
Not so stiff, okay? Walk naturally. Hold your hands as if they're actually empty. Now they are actually empty. Come on, guys. This is palming 101.
What are they palming? Rocks?
Nathan, don't tell me you're allergic to Zoom Zooms.
No, but I'm allergic to.
Oh, are they palming they're palming Disney Tsum Tsums because this is a Disney movie. We need to make sure there's a product placement. Ooh.
Preston's secret library.
Now, for a library, I don't see many books. And I've seen other magicians' libraries, and there are lots of books. Yes, a lot of magicians are collectors, but if a magician has a library, there's a lot of books. I love books. I don't have nearly enough. Justin Willman, that's the second time I've seen that Justin Willman poster. Get books. Read magic books.
I think I know how to cure your stage fright.
That's amazing. What's the less great news?
It's called the Gauntlet.
To cure your stage fright, you just have to get on stage. You have to do it. And it will be hard, and you will bomb, and you have to get through a couple dozen times where it's like that, but eventually it goes away.
Magic fight!
This is the dose of childish whimsy, of course. It's about 40 minutes into the movie, so it was required as per contract.
It's one of the broken hearts. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, I was just gonna get some no cream iced dream. You really can't taste the difference.
I don't know. It looks like you're trying to trick the Vic.
No, I'm not. And it's a bit awkward that you refer to yourself as the Vic.
Pick a card.
I'd rather not.
Pick a card.
Okay.
Okay, memorize it. Now I'm going to deal off the 4 aces in order from best to worst. Diamonds, spades, clubs, and...
Most people would call the spades the best ace.
hearts.
Oh, because they're the diamonds team, I see.
Hearts are a bit slow.
And the queen of spades is gone. Yeah.
Boom!
Pretty
Your
cool.
card is gone.
I don't know how I did that.
Where'd it go?
I can't do the trick exactly how you did it, because I don't have double stick tape.
Wow. Surprised that got me. This is not how jamming works. This is,
Sick burn.
Hey, what are you doing? Give those back. Chill out.
they're just cards. I don't care.
Impressive. So, let me show you one more trick. Maybe you can
This
tell
isn't-
me how I do this one.
This is it card stab? What? Oh, I know. It's special effects. They're just his cards. They're just his cards. Magicians have tricks where they rip up cards and they burn them and they destroy. Unless that was just a normal bicycle deck of cards, not gimmicked, he shouldn't care. It's $5. Get another one.
Those cards were special.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
My dad gave them to me.
Then don't use them. I hate to tell you, but if your dad gave you those cards, you can't keep using them. They're gonna get gummy and garbage and terrible. I have special decks of cards that are important to me, but you don't use them. I have decks of cards that were gifts from people that I keep safe, and I don't use them. I have them in my collection.
He died. And,
Theo, I feel for you. I do, but you made a stupid, and it's just we have to have a nice checkmark, nice heartfelt discussion by a fire while people toast marshmallows. Another contractual obligation for every camp film.
That after that, I stopped having fun on stage.
Oh,
And the audience stopped having fun watching me.
that's a thing that happens. If you don't have fun on stage, the audience isn't going to either. And if That's a tough thing to get through when you're on stage and it doesn't feel like you. It's one of the hardest things to get through, actually. But you find ways to spruce up your own material. I think that I find if I'm getting myself on stage and I'm feeling this isn't me, I'm not having fun, it's because I'm losing originality. I'm losing why I have fun with magic. I'm probably pulling in too much stuff from other people.
Theo likes Janelle. Theo likes Janelle.
Theo likes Janelle. Theo likes Janelle. Does Theo like Janelle? I ship it.
Ruth, what are you doing?
Stay back. I've been training for this moment all summer. Guys, I think that's Fred. He must have gotten out.
What is this? What's going on?
Those don't look like Fred's stripes.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
this
must
isn't
have
Fred.
allergy.
Nathan, hold it. It's not Fred. It's not Fred.
So we got the villains. We got the... There's nothing. So this is a thing. What do you do if you like lose your props? What do you do if there's no props? The answer is a lot of magic uses everyday props. A lot of magic uses like paper bags, decks of cards, sticks, coins.
Polyblind athletic wear is not heavy duty.
Do you think maybe you just put it on the wrong setting?
Are you accusing me?
See, the problem with me reacting to this is that I'm also watching the movie, so sometimes I'm like in mid-thought and something happens and there are lots of magicians who have built their acts on things that are totally everyday. Food, stuff you can get from a hardware store. Yeah, they're gonna go like shopping. Or I hope they're shopping at a not magic store. They could be going to a magic store. In which case, you know, I'm gonna get to see a magic store.
One night, I was playing a show in Kansas City, and the airline put my prop case on the wrong plane.
Yeah, that's a thing that happens. Exactly. Yeah, and you do a show with what you can get, and it's possible. Absolutely. I'm so excited. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping for them to go shopping for stuff that was not magical and try to make a show out of it.
Weird magic kids. Lamos.
Hey.
Lamos.
Those are my friends you're talking about. In weird.
Oh my god, I'm watching the wrong movie. I thought I'm watching Birdemic. Okay, we have half an hour left in this thing. Okay, not much has really happened. I didn't see them buy anything. It's tolerable. It's a tolerable movie, but I'm starting to get antsy. I'm really hungry. I didn't bring any snacks. And this recording setup is too finicky for me to want to go and get something and come back. Bring me food. Okay, it's just some exposition. You know, it was all a misunderstanding. She didn't actually go out behind his back and do, who cares?
Say a word.
I'm bored.
Hold on.
Now, Jeffrey Tambor, this is what I'm talking about.
Darkwood texted you already?
About an hour ago. Congratulations. That is huge.
What? How did this happen?
I know, right?
You don't seem very happy.
Wow.
Yeah.
If I take the...
I don't know what changed. You don't drive Ubers and suddenly get a gig at Treasure Island. However, as a person who's never had a gig at Treasure Island, perhaps I should start driving for Uber. I have needed money lately.
He went to Vegas?
Yes, he went to Vegas. He's been given the chance to perform. That's what magicians do. That's what you're going to be doing tonight. And he will be back in time to watch you compete.
How are we supposed to compete?
Willie.
I mean, we can't do it without him.
He was gonna help us put our acts together.
Right.
But now I'm here.
It is tonight is the show, and you guys have not put your acts together. Don't know what I missed. Least realistic thing. They would have put together the act. No.
For safekeeping, put it right there. Now I'm going to take a completely different deck of cards.
This
right here
looks
and
meh,
she
but
can
also
choose any
that
one of these
lady
cards.
on stage,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Go
this
ahead.
is the mechanical deck.
The one? Okay. Well,
Yeah, this is very realistic for how a person acts on stage, sadly. Yep, this is the Mechanical deck. It's a thing. It's very cool. It's really good. A little bit. You get the Magician in Trouble thing with you don't know what's happening.
The actual card. But what color is that?
It's red.
Yeah, the Mechanical deck. It's a cool Magician in Trouble plot where it's very funny, and you know the Magician ends up on top.
And this is really awkward for anyone in here who thought I messed up.
That's also very realistic, just how she stands on the stage. She's very awkward. She doesn't know what to do. She's nervous. That's a thing that I have to work really hard. I really want my people to be comfortable when they join me on stage because they're all very scared of being embarrassed and of not knowing what to do and of looking silly. It's really hard to bring spectators up and have them react in the way you want them to because they're all so nervous. You gotta be charming. You gotta make them feel at home. I'm not perfect at it either. This is...
Let's do it. Yes. Excellent.
I mean, surely someone else was in this theater before him. It's a stick. Should I remember what the stick is from camp? It's just a... Was this stick important? Did I see this stick before? I am so vibing to this music.
Silkworm that not only makes silk, she also makes wood! The name is Cornelius Kessler. Here's my card. If you like what you saw, review me on Yelp.
Yeah, that's a very realistic magician right there.
Well, Andy called, and unfortunately, he is not going to be able to make it back in time for the top hat after all. But you wanted...
Yeah, you are. You just have to say that you're fine.
One of you, and of course, so am I.
Who's that kid? I've never seen that kid before. With the terrible blonde hair.
Welcome.
Oh, judges? Yep, that's exactly what that looks like. But I don't think that the judges would be the camp leaders like that, because that's a conflict of interest. Judges would just be like random people, other magicians who are not involved in the camp somehow. Or like in talent shows, you generally get people who are involved in theater. Maybe you get professors of theater at the local college or something. Very cool. And she is wearing the right costume for that to have been a realistic thing. The birds, yeah, you need a special costume to be able to do the bird stuff, and this is realistic. The balloon, that's also a thing, yeah. I think that's a thing. And this box that she's putting the doves in is very much a thing. Because here it goes. Yeah! Beautiful. She got to touch a bunny. Well, she hasn't touched it yet. She got to see a bunny. Work with a bunny. Come on. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. There you go. Look at that. She's so nervous. Good bunny. Aww. Now throw out a wood chipper like Teller. Quick change? Quick change. I think I see some quick change. Oh, and he's like... touch the bow tie like, wow. Yep, quick change. Nice! Clutch. And there's another, yep. This is a real quick change act. I'm very glad. There we go. Quick change being the art of quickly changing costume. It's a very specific kind of magic, and most quick change artists, that's what they do. They just do quick change. They don't really do other stuff, and usually they throw in dance and other colorful stuff, confetti.
8, 17.
Great, okay.
Yeah, this is exactly what I thought this kid would be doing.
9 8,
you know?
1 7, and then hit times. Okay, you sir, what is your birthday? You.
So now he's getting a bunch of numbers multiplied together,
October
and he's
9th,
going to
10,
have
9. Great, man.
Yeah.
Type in 1. Read the number aloud to me. 1 digit at a time.
7,
7,
4,
4,
0,
0,
4,
4.
He's going to turn it upside down.
2, 1, 2.
He's going to turn it upside down.
Sorry for my messy handwriting.
Yep.
So
He just complained about the messy handwriting. He's going to turn it upside down.
12. Okay, So there's no possible way I could have known any of the information that you were going to give me tonight. Earlier today, I placed my prediction inside this envelope, and now I am going to reveal it to you.
Elephant.
Elephant! Amazing, right? Oh, I see you're confused. It's upside down. Elephant!
There you go. That's the thing. And it's great. It's very surprising. It's, yeah. Okay, and we got another diamond and another stage bit. I know this stage bit. This stage bit has a name, I think. Okay, and we got the diamonds, another stage bit. I think I recognize this bit. Ah, her parents are actually there. She's nervous now. Oh, yeah. Oh, who did this? It's gonna be that really fast metamorphosis. Who did this? Who makes this? I can't remember. Or at least who made this famous. I don't know. It's gonna be a really fast metamorphosis trick. Yeah, and you got the curtain with the 2 rods on it. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Beautiful. So Metamorphosis has, for a long time, at least since like Houdini, been a trick where one performer is locked inside a box and the other performer stands on top and lifts the curtain, and the second they drop the curtain, suddenly they've been replaced and they've switched places. And that is a metamorphosis that it's the same trick where they switch places really suddenly, but the fact that it's not on top, bottom, and it's not a dropped curtain, just having it to the side instead makes it feel different. And also having that hand in view the entire time also makes it feel really different. Very cool trick. I like that one.
For our final
We're gonna see what Theo does. I'm so excited.
Present Theo.
Theo Moses.
Whew. There are a lot more
Stage fright.
than I expected.
Stage fright. What's he gonna do? What's the Vic gonna do?
Let me just... Magic is all about perception. What you're seeing...
Yeah, this is gonna be really good. You know, he's talking, he's giving you a background, he's making you understand a bit of a story behind this trick. Smooth as butter.
52 cards in the deck. But each one has
I can't do that. This is good usual pattern. Cardistry looks awesome too. Everyone, come close. So this is a problem when you want to do close-up magic with really small props in a theater with a huge amount of people. What normally happens is you get a camera on you that projects onto the wall or a screen, so that there's you performing, and there's also a big screen behind you they can look at. So that you don't get a situation where everyone in the audience wants to stand up and crowd around. There have been a couple magicians who've done that. I went to Nate Staniforth's show, and at the end he closed with the gypsy thread, which is where he rips up a thread in a bunch of pieces and it comes back together. And he actually had everyone come up from the audience and surround him for that. And it was weird, but he made it work.
Okay, Mom, just hold your hand out for me. I don't know how she does it, or why it took me this long to realize it, but my mother is magic.
Yeah, that was like a really well put together routine with the whole bringing emotion into it, giving the audience a reason to care about it besides it just being a magic trick, talking about your family. That was great.
And now the winner of this year's Top
It's
Hat
Vic.
competition
It's Vic.
is...
Vic won.
Thank you so much for coming, Rosa. Oh, come on, get a sense of humor. Here we go. All right. And the winner for the Top Hat this year, the Hearts.
We want
They didn't build that up enough. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, and the golden wand goes to one person. Okay. So the top hat goes to the whole cabin, and the golden wand goes to one person.
Of the golden wand from the diamonds, Janelle Santos.
Wow! Congrats!
Look about.
Good job, Janelle. Yeah, her parents are so proud, and the driver's tearing up. The driver is feeling the vapors.
What are you doing here? What happened to your big show?
Oh, I skipped it.
And dude, I saw your whole set.
Yeah, this is a good set, man.
I hate this phrase.
Up there.
Thanks, Vic.
You should have these back.
Oh.
I didn't burn them.
Yeah.
I just pocketed them. I know. Not cool.
Of course, for all we know, that could just be another identical deck of red bicycles that he beat up a little bit.
Participate. So this is you guys.
Is that the movie? No, it's not the movie. Oh, and now he's in the intro.
And that voice is crying out, clean up your room!
Adam Levine's funny. Is that his name?
Or better yet, come see for yourself at Magic Camp! The Institute of
Hogwarts
Magic!
School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Is that the movie? That's the movie. That's the movie. Well, that's the movie. I'm gonna have to edit. I'm gonna have to edit so much footage, guys. I'm gonna have to cut so much of this, and I'm gonna have to look through it. You should thank me for this. As a person who likes movies, that was very tolerable. As a magician, that was really fun. That was, you know, a lot of movies are like, I should rank a bunch of movies by the magic realism level, because, like, there's Now You See Me, which is like... But this was, like, way up there. This is one of the most realistic magic movies I ever saw. I'm really surprised by the people on Twitter who were saying it wasn't. I think Chris Kenner said that it was really unrealistic. I mean, sure, there was some stuff in there that was really unrealistic, and, like, yeah, the no one does magic with hawks, and but a lot of those acts that you saw I think every time that someone was on a stage doing magic, that was real magic. There was not like an excessive amount of CG magic that was totally fake, magic that isn't how it would be performed. There were only a couple times that I really pointed at that, and I was like, but I guess the most unrealistic thing is the way that the magicians interacted with each other outside of performing, you know? The way magicians jam for each other, you're not going to be excessively prepared. You're going to be doing, like, impromptu stuff. So that bit where he took the deck of cards and he made it pop into flames, and that's... no one can do that. I'd give this a solid B for accuracy, and I'll rank a lot of other movies later. So that's my thoughts on Magic Camp. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching this stupid video of mine. If you liked it, please go ahead and like and subscribe, because I intend to be making more magic-related videos. I was going to do vlogs of all my busking, all my performing on the street this year, but then it was 2020. Help me. Yeah, this was an okay movie. I hope you have a very lovely afternoon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.